Listen, in any country where citizens of such a country take their personal lives and well-being seriously, or in a country where citizens of such a country believe that they as human beings are deserving of the minimum level of dignity and value that should be accrued to a human person, in such a country, a party like the APC would not have a presidential candidate in 2023. No, they wouldn't. The APC as a party should currently be undergoing an act of contrition and showing some penitence or remorse for the outright horrific, catastrophic leadership, rudderless leadership that the country has been forced to endure under the 7 or 8, going to 8 years of the failed APC administration. And it takes an incredible level of confidence and arrogance for the APC to be moving around this country and calling on Nigerians to once again reinforce this pattern of incapacitation, incompetence, and cluelessness. And it is incumbent on all well-meaning Nigerians to send a strong message to the APC and to future leaders to know that as citizens we deserve better, and that there is a minimum level of failure that should be tolerated, because what the APC has provided for Nigerians within the last 7 going to 8 years is the textbook definition of how not to govern a country. Look, if the APC as a party took Nigerians seriously or even rate us as human beings, then to make up for their woes, the APC should have at least searched within its ranks and put forward a competent or capable candidate, or at least get the best of the best amongst them to make up for the 8 wasted years of the APC regime. So for the APC to search within its ranks and come up with the quality of candidates that they have decided to put forward, it goes a long way to show you to what extent the APC rates us as human beings. That a party sees the entire citizens not as human beings who are deserving of any iota of good governance, but merely as political pawns and electoral votes who are only necessary during electioneering season to move them into power. And once they get into power, the only thing they give you in return is calamity, horrific leadership, unprecedented corruption, unimaginable hardship, extreme and multi-dimensional poverty, executive rascality, legislative cowardice, judicial chaos and anarchy and confusion, law enforcement brutality, untold mayhem and terror unleashed on human beings, with innocent life constantly making up and paying for the incompetencies of this government. Nigerians must come together and say enough is actually enough. That human life must be given some dignity and value. We deserve it. Look, Nigerians as a people, the APC has treated the country with so much disdain and arrogance that if we fail to send a strong message to the APC, we will only be enabling future calamities and leadership. Do not know that when power is entrusted to you, it must be used for the good of the generality of the citizenry, rather than service and fund the lives of a handful of political jobbers and charlatans who masquerade around the corridors of powers. So I beg you, in the name of whatever you hold sacred, if you have registered to vote, please go out and get your PVCs. If you have obtained your PVCs, guide them jealously. And come February 25th and March, please go out and vote for Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati of the Labour Party as our president, to salvage the remains of a country that is already at the brink of becoming a failed state. Because that in 2023 is the only viable and credible alternative or candidate. So I'm not here to tell you to vote wisely. In 2023, a vote of wisdom is a vote for Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati of the Labour Party as president and vice president respectively. May God bless you. May God preserve you to be alive to experience a new and better Nigeria. God bless you. I love you.